And welcome to the Week 16 Commish Report. There is only 4 weeks left in the regular season, as you can see, so we're getting really close to crunch time. The matchup of the week this week is between the Shot Callers and the Steamrollers. It's a good matchup. As you can see, the Steamrollers have taken an early lead, but with Chris Paul healthy, it should be closer than a lot of people would think. This is the second and the third place teams going at it. Fighting for that number 2 spot, which includes a bye in the playoffs. And the Steamrollers are coming off a tough loss to the number 1 Slammajammers in the Week 15 matchup of the week. As you can see, the Slammajammers defeated them pretty easily by a score of 8-3. And it caused owner Matt Price to go out and make some moves to bolster his depth. And we're also going to talk a little bit about some changes with the trade deadline in a few minutes. Let me pull up the league page. Give me just 1 second. And if you haven't noticed by now, the trade deadline has moved from this week to next week. Same time, same day. It's next Wednesday at 12 p.m. So I posted the reason why on the breaking news section if you haven't read that yet. Mainly it's just because I wanted to get a commish report in this week because somebody actually sent me some material to add to the commish report this week, which I really appreciate. And as you can see here, I posted a video on how to do that. Send the memos in the right format. It's pretty simple if you have the right tools to use, but you can watch that video if you haven't. I don't know if you are actually watching it or not. It's kind of lengthy, but it's real simple to do. And taking a look at the updated trophy section, I know I usually do these 2 weeks at a time just because I get a little lazy sometimes, but these have been updated for the last 2 weeks, and the Slammajammers are continuing to dominate. As you can see, they're way ahead of the Steamrollers still. The Hoosiers are holding on to that 3rd spot. That shouldn't last long. It probably won't last another week with the awful season that I'm having. But that's okay. We'll be back next year. The season's trophy leaders, again, is the Slammajammers at 92. The Steamrollers are in 2nd place, and it's not really close again. And the Patriots are quietly putting together a pretty strong season, and it's showing up in the trophy case. I think they're winners of 5 in a row, so watch out for the Patriots. The discussion topic of the week is about the Slammajammers and their chances of winning the championship. Is there anybody in the league that could possibly contend with the Slammajammers with the run that they're on? We mentioned before that the Steamrollers have made some pretty major moves to put them in a great position to contend. But if you look at the stat categories, it looks tough with any team to beat the Slammajammers the way they are going right now. So we'll see what happens. There's still another week to make deals, so other teams have the possibility of competing with the Slammajammers, and there's always the chance of injury, so it's something to pay attention to. And now we're going to look at the power rankings. The Slammajammers remain in that top spot with the victory over the Steamrollers last week. The Shot Callers could possibly move into that top 2 this week with a victory over the Steamrollers. And that would be the first time in a very, very long time that a team other than the Slammajammers and Steamrollers will be in the top 2 spots. So that would be a huge win for owner James Garrett's team. Like I said before, the Patriots are on a strong run. They remain in that 4th spot, but look out, they're coming. The defending champ All-Stars are still in the 5th spot. The Gravy Train has made a run, and they are now in the 6th spot. And that wraps up your top 6. And now we have a really special guest joining us. This is owner Roger Russell of the Chewbacca's Gravy Train, who is right now with his thoughts on the trade deadline, which is coming up next Wednesday. Owner Russell, the floor is yours.
Let me clear my throat. Look, Owner Russell, Chewbacca's Gravy Train, Got some people I'm trying to move. Right now, Derrick Rose, you can have him for cheap. I'm trying to solidify that last playoff spot to shut all the critics up. So if you want Derrick Rose, he will be back next season. You can probably get him from cheap right now. That's it. That's all I got. Wanted to help my boy Kyle out with some voice memos, get him feeling good about his commission report, the people getting interactive. So holla at me. Send the trades, and don't be sending them booty trades, please. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all hate on my trades, but y'all's are worse. Good night. So send me something. I'm going to make the playoffs.
Chewy, is that you?
I hope.